Welcome back to another edition of the Rocky Top Rundown, your one-stop shop for all things Tennessee athletics. I'm Brandon Schoen.
And I'm Will Barham.
Tennessee was the center of attention this week as they celebrated both homecoming and the number 6 Lady Vols soccer competing in the NCAA tournament.
They really were the center of attention this weekend. Before the football game occurred Saturday, the university concluded their homecoming week with their annual parade. This year's parade featured first-round WNBA draft pick and Tennessee alum Candace Parker as the Grand Marshal. Reporter Stedman attended the event.
It's homecoming week here at the University of Tennessee. As you can see behind me, the different Greek life organizations have their banners up on display. This year's homecoming theme is Charge the Checkerboard. There's been different events going on all week that tie right into that theme. Let's take a closer look at the different things that went on during homecoming week here on Rocky Top.
The annual homecoming parade held right on campus was a highlight of the week. Whether a current student, visitor, or alumni, there was entertainment for everyone at the parade. The Pride of the Southland Band was in attendance, along with other popular faces like Candace Parker and the University Chancellor, Dondi Plowman. The parade brought awareness for our veterans and the first-generation students at UT, plus many more. The fun continued with the very impressive float designs created by the Greek life organizations competing for bragging rights. As you can see, many hours were put into creating these massive pieces of art that sat in front of several of the fraternity houses all week. The Charge the Checkerboard theme was a success for this homecoming.
The homecoming action continued here at Neyland this past Saturday, the 13th, as the Vols played the Georgia Bulldogs. For the Rocky Top Rundown, this is Stedman Love.
Following the parade, many alum were also honored at the homecoming game on Saturday. These honorees included the Pride of the Southland Band alumni, NFL Hall of Famer Peyton Manning, softball gold medalist Monica Abbott, and the previously mentioned Candace Parker, as well as many more.
In a rather unique homecoming face-off, the Tennessee Vols football team took on number 1 Georgia Saturday in Neyland Stadium. The Vols got off to an early lead, but from there was all Georgia Bulldogs as they took the win 41-17. Let's check out some highlights. Tennessee's open drive. Hendon Hooker pass to Bayless Jones. Is he going to get in? Is he going to get in? He does. That's a touchdown. Do a little shimmy shake there. Georgia QB Stetson Bennett hands it off to senior running back James Cook, and he gets cooking to the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Georgia. 39-yard rush for the Bulldogs, tying the game 7-7, just over 5 minutes into the matchup. Hooker drops back, passes to Tillman, who, by the way, 2-star. Pass interference on the call, but his decline leads to a Tennessee field goal, edging them 10-7 just for the second. There you see Stetson Bennett doing a little making play on his feet. Not enough for the first down. Hooker throws first interception of the night to Georgia's Darion Kendrick. Tennessee fights to get the ball back in their possession, forces a fumble, but it's recovered again by Georgia. Bennett fakes the handoff, scrambles to find the receiver, pulls a little trick of his own, and scrambles to get his own touchdown. 9-yard rush. Georgia will go up 17-10. Georgia forces a 3 and out, getting the ball back right before Bennett takes a snap. Pass Mitchell just complete. Is it a catch? We don't know. Saying it was. Bennett drops back, lets it rip. Tater chip to the Cook and the end zone. 6 yards. Now the touchdown. Georgia's adding on 24-10 going into the second half. Tennessee's ball. Hooker fires to Tillman. Ooh, keeps fighting. Gets a needed first down, making it a 15-yard and a Tennessee first. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. Georgia up 34-10. Bennett hands off to McIntosh. Rushes 5 yards. Pushed back by several Vols, however, already crossed the end zone. Bulldogs up 41-10. 7:03 left in the fourth. Milton fires a bullet to Tillman for the final touchdown of the night. Tennessee's loss against Georgia gives the team an overall record of 5-5. Vols will look to bounce back next Saturday against South Alabama at home. Kickoff is at 7:30 and will be on ESPNU.
For those looking for a little bit of consolation from the game, Tennessee did lose on Saturday, but they managed to score the most points against the number 1 ranked team this entire season at 17. Many Vols fans can take a little bit of pride in that. Moving on to soccer, the Lady Vols hosted Lipscomb in the first round of the NCAA tournament Friday night at Regal Soccer Stadium. The Lady Vols tied the program record with 18 wins in the regular season and SEC championship coming into the game. However, they were only awarded the number 3 seed in this region. Let's get to those highlights. We jump into the first half here and we can see the Lady Vols readying up for the game. You can see the crowd is getting excited for the action as well. We're going to move into the 27th minute now. Lipscomb has the ball on their side. They try to pass it forward. Claire Rain is able to steal and pass it up to Abby Burdett. She beats her man before looking up and, fires a shot across goal. Bang! Straight into the bottom corner. She puts the Lady Vols ahead 1-0. Burdett celebrates that amazing shot with the team. And that was just her second goal of the season, being that she is more of a defender, but it could not have come at a better time. She shares a little love with the crowd here with a nice point to the stands there, and the energy is incomparable. Late in the second half, we have Taylor Huff dribbling along the sideline. Oh, sweet move. She's going to fire it across the goal. We lose it in the scrum for a second, but Cariel Ellis, freshman phenom, is able to put that in the back of the net, putting the Lady Vols up 2-0. Ellis didn't start this match, but she came off the bench and scored her second and likely most important goal of the season here in the 73rd minute. She is shooting 100% on the season with 2 goals from just 2 shots. Just over a minute later, we put a little icing on the cake here as Lindsay Romig takes the free kick and fires it towards the box. Ellis gets it. Bang! Look at the way she gets that girl off the ball there. She's going to find her player here. She's going to be able to loft it into the box, and bang, Taylor Huff. You see how she's able to get into the box there and find space in front of the defender to get that header over the goalie. That was Huff's 8th goal of the season, which is second on the team, all of which have been in the second half. The Lady Vols would go on to win 3-0, their 19th win of the season. That is a new single-season school record, beating out the 2002 team's record of 18. Tennessee advanced to the second round of the NCAA tournament and will play Washington State in Ann Arbor, Michigan this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
There was a large home advantage for the Lady Vols, with the second highest attendance mark of this season, supported by over 1,868 fans. Our own Jaice Carver gives us an inside glimpse at the action.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaice Carver bringing you the Rocky Top Rundown. What better way to start off homecoming weekend than the first round NCAA tournament hosted by the Lady Volunteers. The Lady Volunteers had a score to settle with Lipscomb University after only meeting previously in 2015, where they ended in 2 overtimes and a tie of 0-0. Head coach Brian Penske stated that the Volunteers and their fans had a major impact on the outcome of this game.
Before they did their little running to start the second half, and we had them all turn around. We said, turn around, look up, right? That's pretty darn special. There are a lot of people here that came to support you tonight. Let's give them a freaking great second half.
Many fans were happy to be back in Regal Stadium to support their Lady Volunteers, and for some of them, it was their first time due to COVID.
Football games. This is my first soccer game of the season. Hopefully more to come as we progress in the NCAA.
Aside from the adoring fans, the Lady Volunteers had much to prove themselves after winning the SEC tournament against Arkansas.
It's a big deal, right? And we talked about it going into this game, that they have a place, an opportunity to put their names kind of in history. And anytime you get to do that, especially in a storied program like this, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Advancing to 19-2 of the season, the Lady Volunteers still have a story to unfold with the NCAA tournament as they take on Washington State University. Be sure to check out the UT Athletics website to purchase your second-round tickets of the NCAA tournament that will be hosted on November 19th. From the University of Tennessee reporting, I'm Jaice Carver.
Similar to soccer's star freshman Taylor Huff, men's basketball point guard Kennedy Chandler was also named SEC Freshman of the Week. The men's basketball team is ranked 17th, as they are currently 3-0 after their 94-62 win over ETSU and former ball Desmond Oliver Sunday night. They are gearing up to face number 5 Villanova Saturday in Connecticut at 1.
In other basketball news, the number 16 Lady Vols edged out the number 23 South Florida Bulls 52-49 last evening. They improved to 2-0 on the season. They will take on number 12 Texas in Thompson-Boling Arena 1 p.m. on Sunday.
There's always plenty of sports going on here on Rocky Top. If you can't keep up with it all, don't worry, you can join us next time for all the updates you need.
Absolutely. Until then, from myself, Brandon, and the rest of our crew here, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on Thursday.